Hey everyone, thank you for being here. I'm so happy to bring these messages to you and to share whatever energy is here for us. Today I feel very guided by our angels. I feel like our archangels are here. Um and I feel as if this angel here, Archangel Haniel, is here to draw us to this place of passion, to let the energy help you release something or tie something up loose ends. That's what I'm hearing. Tying up loose ends so that passion can come through, the energy of passion. And so I asked for a message for the weekend, what comes for the weekend for us. And she said, as a collective, the energy of passion is coming through. Uh, when you're really focused on something like trying to untie a knot, trying to get a knot loose that's been, you know, every once in a while you go at it and you try to untangle it. Um, Within a necklace, for instance, it's really hard to get a knot out of a necklace. And so I'm seeing this sort of like a rope, right? And I feel like there's been a knot. I feel like there's a rope. So envision a rope, a knot on the end of it, right? And you've been sort of hanging on to that knot. It's sort of been giving you a something to grip, something to hold on to. But there's something about that knot that has sort of held your attention, and you've been working on it to free it and to make that rope or thread or necklace, whatever it is, um, smooth again, right? And so Archangel Haniel says, listen, you've been taking time to focus on some things that you needed to right now, to adjust some things, to sort of make things right. And it has been daunting at times. It has been um, stunting your creative growth, is what she's saying. But she says, I'm here. I'm here to remind you and to let you know that your passion is screaming to come out. And so you're wrapping up, you're finishing up whatever stuff that you had to do. And I feel like it's karmic. I feel like there's some karmic things that had to be finished, like timelines that had to be finished, something that had to be put away. There was something within yourself that you had to work on, something that had to be addressed so your creativity, your creative energy can flow now smoother. That knot, that kink is being worked out, and you're ready now to go forward and make progress on something creative and passionate that's passionate within your life. Okay, for some of you this is tangible, this is artwork, or it's creating something architectural. For some of you it is I feel animals around, so I feel that some of you are going into some sort of nursery or caring for animals. There is a passion here that's sparked, not really even in sparking, like igniting into this inferno, where your love for this thing, whatever it is um, you've untied the knots, or you are, and your passion is coming in, and you kind of make this huge progress or leap forward in your progress with whatever it is that's opening up for you, this passion, this creativity. And so Archangel Haniel is here, and she says, this is a transition. This is a new something in your life. You've never done this before. You've never felt this passionate before about a project, or maybe some of you are throwing yourself into your career and it takes off. But she said, you've never felt this way, this passionate about whatever it is that you need to be doing now. Whatever it is that is in your path, and it is coming forward to you like like it's on this huge um, screen in front of you, and you're seeing it. You're seeing the possibilities. You're seeing the positive part of this, and all of a sudden it's as if whatever has been blocking you, I feel it could be, like when writers have a writer's block, all of a sudden something opens up and it comes flooding in. I feel like this is that weekend where you make some progress forward, guys. And so that energy of passion leads to a very much needed prosperity. And so Archangel Ariel is here, and she is very much, it's like she's a giver of the material things that are needed. This is about material things this weekend, guys, okay? I feel the theme. This is, yes, there's spiritual aspect of this, but this weekend is, at least in these next few days, is what I'm hearing. It's all about that creativity, that passion, that progress forward. That in and of itself is prosperous. And she's saying that's prosperous to your well-being, your soul. That is. But she said there's also something tangible here. Something material, in the material part of this life of yours, this path of yours, that's opening up. And she's saying it's not just like, 6 months ago where you were like, okay, so when is this going to happen? It's like the floodgates open and your creativity flows. Some of you are going to write something beautiful and you're going to make a lot of progress. I feel like this weekend is like that. If that energy comes in where you just are in love with this project and you're not feeling stuck. You're not feeling stifled. All of a sudden it comes through, it breaks through like, wow, like a dam bursts, right? Your material needs are provided, and whatever it is, it just sort of comes to you. It's like a river that flows, you can't stop it. So I feel very happy and excited for some of you because you're discovering something that you haven't felt the passion to that level that you are going to feel in the coming days. And so Archangel Ariel says, I've been hearing the word, by the way, cornucopia a lot lately. I've actually even just been saying it by, sort of by accident, but at the same time, I'm like, wow, I'm saying this way too much for it to just be an accident. And so I'm hearing Archangel Ariel say, no, it is not a coincidence. This is your soul telling you. This is your guidance, your compass, your light. This is your guides telling you prosperity is here. It is here within you. It's coming, and you're going to see it. You're going to feel it, and you're going to be able to use it in your steps forward. So I feel like for some of you, this is like the puzzle pieces being put together. Sometimes you don't see your progress, and all of a sudden it takes that one puzzle piece, and all of a sudden you feel like you've made a lot of progress, right? So that's what she's saying. This prosperity is here for you. You have prosperity in your path. You have been limiting yourself before, but now it's here. And for some of you, you could be receiving money coming in that you didn't expect. For some of you, it could be a job. Like someone may ask you, can you do this thing for me? It pays X amount of money, and it's, whatever. It's extra money. It's something coming in that you didn't expect. But whatever it is, that passion, that energy that sparks that forward movement brings in this. When you open up to that, clearing where you're willing to help yourself make progress forward by letting go and surrendering, by letting the universe bring in whatever the universe has been waiting to bring in, It's like you saying to the universe, here's the green light now. My energy feels amazing. Bring it in, because I feel the love, I feel the passion, I feel the innovation, I feel the creativity. I feel it. And I feel like this weekend is sort of coming out of that funk that you might have been in for a little bit. Believe me, I've been in one for a few days. And I've been missing you guys and wanting to reach out, but everything in me and my guides told me not now. Wait another day or two. And today I feel it. I feel that passion. I feel the prosperity. I feel forward movement in some areas of my life. And I feel as if I can breathe today. The last few days have been a little rough for me. Um, and I couldn't, it was like when you have a toothache and it doesn't go away and everything irritates it. The cold, the hot, the whatever. And so in the last few days, there have been, some personality types that have really irritated me. And I found myself in anger. And I'm not really an angry person. I never am. In fact, when I get angry, I kind of just shut down. I don't yell. I don't scream. I am usually a very calm person. But I was angry. And I found myself asking my guides, why am I angry? Is this someone else's energy? What is this? And so I know that whatever that was, it had to flow through me and it had to pass. And then it's always important to clear and make sure you clear and shield your energy. So I had to clear that out, and it's gone now. But sometimes we need to experience things, right, in order to open up a passageway for passion, for instance, for prosperity. And I feel like our guides are telling us that, yeah, you've been having to wrap up some loose ends, some things that made you angry or upset, and maybe someone reminded you of some situation in your life, or maybe you felt impatience. Those are all things that needed to pass through you and clear out. Because it's, when I think of energy like that, I feel like it is like when you're sick, and you, not to be gross, but when you vomit, your body has to reject and get rid of some things. So, or when you sweat, they're sweating out the toxins and whatever, your body has to get rid of things in order to feel better, to function better. And so that's why these energies, I do believe that's why these energies come in to, it's a stepping stone. It's a process that we have to go through in order to release something and to see it and to feel it so we can move through it and move into these better places, right? And so that brings us to this victory here. So listen, whatever belongs with you already is. Whatever you're trying to manifest, it's already there. Okay? Now, there's so much out there, and I always say this about the law of attraction, and some of it's really amazing. But what I personally believe, for me anyways, and you can believe what you want, but I believe that when you finally come to that clearing in that place where you accept whatever fate is going to bring you, whatever the universe is going to bring to you, whatever it is that you need to do to be in that place of acceptance of yourself, of your very being, your essence. And when you come into that place where you love being in your own presence, in your essence, the doors open wide. And that creates this flow of passion, of prosperity, of victory. It brings us to this place where we now feel as if we can flow freely and experience the journey along the way. And I don't care how many times someone says, here's the method, here's the procedure, here's the steps that you need to do to attract the things you want to attract. If you don't open up internally and come into that clearing where you're giving the green light to the universe, where you're feeling worthy, where you're feeling as if this, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, belongs with you, then that's when you bring in that attraction, okay? I do believe fully. I love Abraham Hicks. I don't know if you've ever heard Abraham Hicks. Um, I get inspired and uplifted by that, but I know that by my own experience and being the messenger, the soul coach, the soul light coach, I know that we have to be comfortable within our own self first. We have to allow that self-love. We have to allow ourselves to open up and stop trying to stop trying to finagle things that we have to allow the universe to do for us, okay? And I think most of you understand what I'm trying to say. It's not like we have to sit back and, you know, take all our money out of the bank and move to the mountains, or, it's not like that. It's like you just know when you come into that place of clearing, and you will if you haven't. But it brings us this victory, this assured success, okay? This path that we're on, this energy this weekend, is a big boost. I'm telling you. It is igniting and sparking something within us that moves us forward in our progress on our path. And like I said, this is material things, guys. It's something that all of a sudden you have this motivation because you've sort of come out of that place where you have been sort of, it's sort of like a roller coaster. So we've had this energy come in where we're feeling very energetic, and we have this plan. We put it down on paper. Here it is. And then something comes along in our path, and we have to address it. For some of us, it's finding a balance. For some of us, it's karmic things having to be released and cleared out. And then, so during that time, we sort of put down our project for a moment and we focus on this. But this is like that roller coaster where you get to the crest, and all of a sudden it drops, and then it goes back up again. And so we've kind of been in that roller coaster energy. But this is special. This coming few days, I feel like it's close, like it's here. I feel like it's the next 4. I'm hearing the number 4. So the next 3 or 4 days, maybe, or week ahead, this energy comes in and you just take off with it. You just take off with it, guys. And I'm really happy to hear that this energy is coming in, because it's going to lift you. You're going to feel, oh, here. Oh my goodness, this is funny. I just went to move the deck that was sitting here on the side. I just went to move this deck, right? And this is the card that was peeking through. So that's what this passion is. We're taking back our power. This powerful, creative energy coming in to enhance and bring in our material needs. Okay? This spiritual journey that we're on, it goes hand in hand with it's body, mind, spirit. It's not just spiritual. It all is linked together. And so I believe Spirit wanted to bring to us today, and our guides, our angels, our archangels, they're all here. They're surrounding us. And they are here with this beautiful assistance to move us forward on this journey to victory. Right? So know that very soon, in the next, I'm going to say, like I said, I hear 4. So whatever 4 means to you, 4 days, I don't even think it's 4 weeks. I think it's very much here. Could even be 4 hours for some of you guys. But this is coming in. I'm proud of all of you. You've worked hard. And this burst of energy, this burst of passion and creativity coming in propels you forward more than you realize. I'm honored and happy to be here and to share this with you, because these messages are for me too. And so I believe that something that we've been manifesting is coming in. You may start to see it, or you may fully receive it, but know that it's here. Come to that clearing where you just allow. I love you all, and we will communicate soon. Namaste.